We are doing a live stream on the streets of LA Beach, Redondo Beach, sorry. I'm so bad with names. Hopefully this mic is working. I tested it last night in like a brief little 1 a.m. live stream, which I think one person was at. He said it sounded fine. I looked at the video and it also was fine. Now, I did a live stream last night, a more proper live stream, where the question kept coming up. Hi, Alex. Would I actually be going to the Uber strike? I mean, it was so close to me. Shouldn't I go? And I kind of told people, you know what? I had other commitments. I couldn't actually go there, but you know, people were making some pretty good points, particularly one who said, you know what, you complain about the strike, you complain about Uber, and there's one in your own backyard and you're not actually gonna go. And that kind of stuck with me. So here's the thing. I made some arrangements, so I am here. Obviously I'm not driving, but I'm here. I decided to do what I could to show support, and of course to kind of show you guys what the strike. You who might not be watching this live, this is a live stream. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to get really noisy. It's already getting a little chaotic. You won't be seeing me much at this point because I'm going to turn this around. And here we are. we are in front of an Uber green light hub. So, you know, we'll be getting up close and, you know, see if we can't talk to some of these people. Hopefully the microphone will come in handy. This is why microphones and this equipment is definitely what the patrons help. So thanks to all my patrons who made it so that I could get like this stand that I could hold the camera with. Still not the most steady of holder. Gotta press that button, I guess. And so thanks to all the patrons so I could get this equipment for today. Thank you very much. By the way, I do want to confirm, folks, I did turn the Uber app on before I came here just to confirm this. And, well, here's the thing. It is surging. It's like surging by 2 times when I checked. So, it's having a little bit of an effect. We'll have to see. I'm going to try to talk to as many people who are holding signs as possible. By the way, there are police officers here, and I did see the news crew at some point. So, actually here, I'm going to adjust while I'm standing here. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. I think that'll work. I might also edit this video down and make like a highlights clip later on for tomorrow or Wednesday. Hey, hi Paula. Hey Paula, am I going to see you here? Are you going to come join us and live stream some of this? And by the way, I consider a 2.0 surge to be a fairly tiny surge, so. All right. Let's go into the, private. Oh, look. They've got pizza. They've got pizza. Okay, so best thing to do, probably go over here and, ooh, pizza. So we're gonna start over here and kind of make our way through. But as you can see, we are at Uber. There's someone some guy over there who's, I don't know exactly what his position is, but he's there. So, anything. Innovation without poverty. I don't know if you can see that. It says to rotate the device, but the sign says innovation without poverty. So, and here's the most prominent sign I've seen. Right here's, and this is actually this is a very effective sign in my opinion, because this highlights the real problem. The rider pays $40. The driver gets $16. Lyft, or it could be Uber in this case, takes $24. So that's probably one of the best signs to illustrate the problem and the plight of the drivers, in my opinion. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm just looking at
Oh, you're just gonna look at the sign? Oh, okay. No problem. He must not be striking. So, by the way, I see 79 people watching. Everyone give it a thumbs up and share this video if you want anyone to, you know, watch this and see what's happening. That it helps. So.
You might need a ride to work tomorrow. You better Uber up.
But, oh. Anyway, let's go up a little closer. Those strike.
You did come.
Huh?
You did come.
I did come.
Oh my God.
How you doing? Hi, my name's Kevin.
Hi, Roman. Oh my God. Guess this is your rideshare professor.
Oh, rideshare professor's over here?
Someone, yeah, I saw.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm gonna have to say hi to him. So, what's your sign say?
No, someone else gave it to me.
Oh, someone else gave it to you? Oh, okay.
I've been telling everybody, but you've told everyone about Kareem.
Yes. Yes, I decided to come here in solidarity with you guys. I had something going on, but thankfully they understood, and I was able to kind of. So,
Can I take a picture of you?
sure, if you want.
It's like a celebrity meeting.
Oh, well, thanks, but it's not about me, it's about you guys today. So,
That's how big this is.
okay, actually, hey, do you want to be in the live stream?
Sure.
Okay, well, hey, here, one of our fellow drivers here, out here doing the strike, you know, and he was a better man than I am. He decided to come here before I did, so thank you for coming. So, all right, I'm gonna start trying to talk to some other people, but good to meet you, man.
Yeah, it's great seeing you.
Good to see you too.
Bring on the horn. 25% cut, we want it back. 25% cut, we want it back. Gas gone up, pay rate gone down. We want it back. Honk your horn, support your driver. All right, blow the horn, bring it on, bring it on.
Now let's see what this sign says. Welcome to California, Senator Kamala Harris. Uber's top lawyer, Derek Anthony West. Yeah, we're gonna make a video about that, guys. Who is also Kamala's brother-in-law. Senator, have you received a job from Uber for 2020? Well, that's a mouthful, but yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign, sir. Sir, do you mind if I ask how long you've been driving for Uber?
Sure, it's about almost 4 years.
4 years, wow. I started about 4 years ago, so you remember when the rates were like over $2 a mile.
That's right. I do remember that. It was really good and helpful, and then all the drivers, I feel that the market is saturated with drivers. They should put a cap like in New York and, you know, get that $28 going, you know. All we're asking for is decent pay and fairness. You know, a lot of drivers get deactivated here, and for whatever reason, a passenger makes up any sort of lie, and Uber just you know, gets them out, deactivates them. And so we want like fairness along with the pay as well. Stop treating us like useless, you know, things. Just treat us with respect and dignity. That's all we ask. You come through for us, and we'll come through for you as drivers for the state of California.
All right, so what are the top 3 things you're hoping this strike will accomplish in the long run?
I think the strike will definitely get the attention of a lot of politicians, especially the politicians that may want to be in bed with Uber per se, and stop hiring. I notice there's a lot of people in the Obama administration that have gone and worked for Uber, and you know, you have all these people getting together and all these laws. And let's stop what happened to the rule of law. You know, we need structure. So to answer your question is, you know, we want a decent pay, we want respect, we want honesty and transparency. It's very clear.
All right. Well, thanks for taking your time to speak to me.
Thank you, Apptrepreneur. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did say that right.
I watched it.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Oh, and on the other side it says Uber, stop your fraud. So there you go.
Congratulations on the 10,000, by the way.
Thank you very much. We have here hashtag Uber Lyft. Give us back 25%. Hello, sir. What's your name? Alex. How you doing? So, how long have you been driving for Uber and Lyft, Alex?
A couple of years.
Couple of years? Okay. What were the rates when you started driving?
I think they were higher than
150. Okay. And what are the three things you hope to get accomplished by doing this boycott?
Well, you know, to get 25% back.
Okay.
So leave it at around $1 per mile.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So you just want to get like $1 a mile, nothing else?
Yes, you know, just get better wages. I mean, and then hopefully we can get the, you know, 15, 20. I think they're asking, you know, the organizers, you know, an hour. Hopefully.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem. What's your name? I saw you.
My name's Kevin.
No, but I saw you on YouTube.
Oh, the Apptrepreneur.
Oh yeah, I saw you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm talking to the organizers. I'm launching my own ride sharing service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. By the way, who are the organizers?
I think I saw him over there on the other side. I don't know where he is.
Okay.
The other lady, I forget her name. But yeah, I'm also launching my own service.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's called Lexna, LEX. So you're a driver yourself too?
Well, I don't drive much these days, but I am a driver.
Okay.
Then you know that they're basically trying to sell the driver that you're going to make more money by lowering the rates and spreading and getting you more rides, when actually you can't get more rides. You only do a certain number of physical rides within 1 hour. Period. You only have a certain number of people in your car at any given time, be it a short ride, a long ride, or a couple of combination of the above. So what happens is they spread out the rides, they take more booking fees, you make less money. Period.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for a long time.
That's basically the bottom line. Okay? They lower the rates to compete with other companies or compete with themselves, because the rates were a lot higher 4.5, 5 years ago when I first started driving. You could actually make a good living and not have to live in your vehicle. Okay? And particularly with the gas was not as much then as it is now. Gas prices go up, your car takes wear and tear. You don't have much support when you call in, because people have. That's a whole other story right there. But the lower rate, the rate has gone down less than half of when I first started driving. You actually have to spend more time on the road to make the same amount of money as expenses have gone up.
So what were the rates when you started?
A multi-million-dollar company that has hundreds of thousands of drivers on the road every night. How many companies can you think of that make millions of dollars in profit with very little actual office overhead? I mean, they got a hub here, they got a few hubs around. Everything's in cyberspace.
So what were the rates when you started driving?
165 to 185 an hour. Somewhere around there. I could be off. But in 2014, when I first purchased a vehicle to drive, it was more than double what it is now.
You know, the rates change all the time.
They gradually dropped.
I know, but believe me.
One customer you can be picking up at $2 per mile. The next customer you could be picking them up for $1 per mile. So it always changes. It's never depends how busy they are.
Now they're going to come out with an IPO. Uber's not starving, no matter what they try to portray with that they're losing money.
Okay.
They're not.
So what are the 3 things you hope to come out of this strike?
First and foremost, that they bring back at the very least, the 25% that they arbitrarily decided to just take back last week to cover whatever it is they're trying to cover and make more money. 2, the fact that we have some kind of say as far as dealing with clients and deactivation. For example, if you get a really bad person in your car, you have to deal with them because they can literally complain to Uber and get you knocked off the platform without you having any defense. They'll knock you off the platform and investigate later. Case in point, you get somebody that happened to a driver, I know, doesn't even drink. The guy has never been a drink. He's a Christian guy. Somebody got in his car and he told him, no, you can't have the car alcohol. And the person kind of even spilled it on the way out. He didn't notice. Next guy, 1 or 2 passengers later, got in the car, smelled alcohol, complained to Uber. Guy got knocked off the platform for a week. He couldn't make money for a week because somebody didn't like the fact that he wouldn't let them drink in their car. You know, you get deactivated with no say-so. It's really scary. You're at the mercy of some of these people who are really not pleasant. Most people are, but you have these people who are coming in there partying, drinking, trying to bring drinks and drugs in your car, and you got to deal with them. And if you let them know, no, you can't do that, then they give you a bad rating or just complain about you and you get knocked off the platform. That's another thing that should be addressed. Deactivation. The rates 1, deactivation. And some type of compensation for the expenses of wear and tear on your vehicle. Cars take a beating.
Yes, they do.
Lots of mileage. Can't resell that car.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts on this. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You too. All right. Let's talk to some more people. So let's see here. My car, my costs, my labor, my fare. Good sign. Thank you, sir. What's your name? Huh? Mustafa. Hi. So how long have you been driving for Uber?
Almost 3 years.
Okay. What were the rates when they started?
The reason why I started driving for Uber?
No. What were the rates when you started driving?
I think it was, I don't remember, but it was way more competitive now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
So what's the 3 things you hope to happen as a result of this strike?
The 3 things about to happen? So, what can I say again? We want our 25% back.
Okay.
Raise the rate. Second thing, I heard that in the South City, they got a destination future. I think in Chicago and in New York, something like that. For sure, it will happen here also. So people have to be, I don't know how to explain that, but and then the third thing is about a new kind of surge. It's happening now in San Diego, and then last time I went to a bigger state, there's this kind of a new type of surge who is coming. So I'm sorry, Kevin, but don't put that on your YouTube video.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kevin. Even last time, I watched your video before I came here.
Oh well, it's
one of your subscribers.
Oh, thanks. But just let you know, it's live.
Oh, Kevin, I know. Is it live?
It's live. Sorry. Probably should have let you know. But I will include you in the re-upload. Okay. Okay. All right.
Remember my face, and then please don't put on your.
Okay. I'll try. Okay.
Okay, man.
All right. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can't get away from the. Now we're getting to the real noisy part of all this. I don't even know if anyone can hear me anymore.
Okay. I'm trying to find Kareem. Have you seen him?
He's like what do you need him for?
I need to make sure he's people.
So
that's why I wanted.
I do see other people with cameras, and my little thing looks. Hey, Reuters is here. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, I've got to get around for a moment. I'm sorry. So let's see. I don't think I should actually be walking. So let's.
Clean up the up!
Onto the sidewalk, guys. On the sidewalk. Remember this drivers. There's nowhere to go. No IPO. Uber, IPO this. Pay your drivers. Make them happy like you make the riders happy. Maybe you wouldn't be here. Stop making the riders happy so they can look for your IPO. All you care about is market share. All those little rides, 1,000 million rides that make us no money, and you cut our pay by 25%. We don't want that. We want a raise. Instead of making it better, you're making it worse every time. We are sick. We're sick and tired. Enough is enough. The money that we take. You want us to pay 50%. You want us to be your partner, but they treat us like employees. We are not going to take it anymore, and this is why we're here today.
I recognize you.
In the trenches today. What? Oh, yeah, want to be on the live stream? Sure. All right. So, hello, sir. How long have you been on the platform?
About 6 or 7 months.
6 or 7 months. Okay, so you've pretty much. So when you started, the rates were like 80 cents a mile.
Yeah, it did, and for a while I was actually really happy, and I wanted to promote Uber because it pays more than Lyft. And all of a sudden, this happens. It's sad. Now they're paying less than Lyft. It's ridiculous. I hear all these stories about people living in their cars. It's sad, you know. Like, I'm fortunate enough not to have to do that, but it's like they keep cutting. They just want to make more money. It's super greedy. You know, what are they worth? 120 billion? It's
allegedly, it's on paper.
Well, you know, for all we know, it's 200 billion. I mean, that company's been making money worldwide for a long time. They obviously aren't hurting for money. But you know who's hurting? We are. The drivers. They're all hurting. And it's unfair. And unless we all basically do this and unite and actually stop using it, there's the only way we're going to get a message across is everyone does it at the same time.
So what are the 3 things you hope to accomplish out of this strike?
I hope we get to send a message that it's not okay to cut people's pay like this and pay us nothing. I hope that this gets everyone to unite and that they can see that this actually is real, that we're not going to stand for it. And lastly, I'd like to see us get some sort of benefits. We're just really asking for a decent pay, and it's sad that they can't pay that.
How long are you going to strike just this one day, or do you plan to strike a lot longer?
I just signed up for this group, so I plan on striking whenever they want me to.
Okay, and I guess final question, do you want to be an independent contractor or an employee?
Obviously an employee, because employees have benefits. And if we were employees, we wouldn't be treated the way they're being treated everywhere now. Plus, if we're employees, it's easier for us to unionize and talk to each other. Right now, the hard part is trying to get everyone united right now. You see too many people on the internet saying, well, this isn't going to work. Those are the people that are not here, not doing anything about it, but they're complaining about it. So we need everybody to work together, folks. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Look what happened in New York. New York, everyone banded together, and now what? They're making a movement. They're making change. The laws are changing.
And Seattle, of course, became the first city to legalize a bill. Well, I don't know if they've legalized it, but they passed a bill. I know it's somewhere in Congress right now where they actually said that gig economy people can unionize, which is a big deal.
We should be able to. We're workers like anybody else, you know, and the way that some of the drivers get treated by customers and stuff that we have to deal with, on top of that, to cut pay when gas here in Southern California is going up, it's probably going up other places too, and to cut our pay at this time, it's the worst time to do it. It's hurting everybody so much.
Yes, it is. Well, anyway, thanks for your time. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but it's hard to shake hands when you're holding 2 things. But all right, I'm gonna see what some of these folks have to say.
Yeah, keep going.
Anyway, thanks for being here. We can do this. You ever feel like you're in the Twilight Zone, like you're taking pictures of other people and they're taking pictures of you? see.
Overpay your driver. Make them happy like you make your riders. Overpay your drivers. Make them happy like you make your riders. Overpay your drivers. Make them happy like you make your riders.
Oh, thank you.
Pay your drivers. Make them happy like you make
You're
your
welcome.
riders. Overpay your drivers. Make them happy like you make your riders.
I'm trying to get on the other side, but I gotta, we want to obey traffic laws, so, oh, sorry, sir.
All right, everybody move inside. Yo, move inside.
Okay, we'll back up. We'll back up. Okay. Gotta love doing it. You gotta love doing it live, folks. All right. Kind of curious what sorry, I understand here what Uber is thinking about all this. This is the hub in Redondo Beach. Oh, look. Here comes my other favorite company. You're evil, that company. Wait, is that a scooter? That's a jump scooter. Oh my god. What's up, man? Hey, how you doing?
You made it. You didn't know if you were gonna make it, but you made it.
Yes, I did. I made some arrangements, so I was able to make.
Right? There's a rideshare guy right there. Look.
Oh.
Right there next to the camera. You see him with the black hat, trying to be all chalant.
Oh, there he.
He's standing there with his phone in his hand right there.
I see him.
Yeah.
Just say to them, IRS give us 58-cent deductible and they pay 60 cents. How can we make the money? 2 cents? I go to Africa, it's much better.
I don't think the point is for us to make money. But I'm glad you're here.
We are slaves. We are slaves.
Thanks. I'm going to talk to some of the people over here.
Okay.
Well, actually, you want to be in the live stream?
Sure.
Okay, so how long have you been driving for Uber and Lyft?
4 years with both. 9,800 trips. It used to be good. I live here in Redondo Beach. It just got to a point where I couldn't work today. All my friends, I just couldn't do it. It's unbelievable what they took it away from us in the 4 years.
So what were the rates when you started working for them?
Probably like $1.90.
And they are, what, 60 cents now?
60 cents now, yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty steep cut.
Yeah.
So what are the 3 things you hope to come out of this strike today?
More like it, more of them, so we get more pay. And this is only the beginning. Like a lot of rideshare professor and everybody says that if we do this once a month, maybe they'll come to their senses that without drivers, they don't have a company. And what they're doing to us is unbelievable. 60 cents a mile. We can't afford to take care of our families. We used to be able to make a good living, and we got to a point where it was, I got 109,000 miles on my car. It's only 2 years old. I paid $30,000 for it. Now it's only worth about $6,000. So they have no compassion on what it takes to be a good Uber driver. So I'm hoping that this will keep continuing until they raise their rates.
Okay. And are you going to strike for more than just today?
I will be doing it every time they come out. I didn't want to be on, I didn't want to come out to see if I was on TV or something and get deactivated. So I was contemplating on being here, but my heart says I have to reunite with the other Uber drivers because it's my livelihood.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Asked me like a lot of tough questions.
Yeah. Dustin, he lives in Florida, I believe, so he wouldn't be here.
At gmail.com. What's happening there?
Okay, hold on, folks. We're gonna. Something's going on. Let's go. Yo, you look like a smart, sophisticated, intelligent.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are
Excellent. Yeah, we're out here standing strong, supporting the LA drivers, and it's really cool to see all the media and all the channels here today. And this seems to be working. This is a movement, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, sorry, we're moving. Not entirely sure what the point of the walking across the street was, but okay. Anyway, some of the people are saying hi on the live chat. Good to see you here.
Yeah, it's good, man. I was here at like 10:30, and I just like 4 or 5 people just started building up.
Yeah, I was 10 minutes late, so it was already kind of crazy when I got here, but...
Are you live already?
I'm live.
You are live? Good.
I'm live, but it'll be edited into a compilation for tomorrow.
Excellent.
You know. Oh, they're giving out water. Excellent. Keep them hydrated.
And pizzas as well.
Oh, pizza. Yeah,
Free pizzas as
I
well.
did see the pizzas.
Everybody!
Although I just want to say to the strikers out there, Little Caesars is cheaper than Domino's and it tastes better. Just my opinion, but you know. Makes it difficult to get out sometimes, doesn't it? Restore. Let's store. Can I zoom in there? Oh yeah. By the way, Namely, thanks for moderating this chat. I don't really have the time to do it, obviously, but Yep, you gotta clear the driveway. There's the suit. I don't know what his job is, but he looks important. Remember, folks, if you're gonna do things like this, try to be as safe as possible. You know, we don't want anyone to actually get hurt over this. Now, who's he talking? Oh, look, I think that's Dave.
I follow your channel. I just wanted to say.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Glad you're here.
Oh, me too. Okay, we're gonna step aside because these.
All right, guys, this is from Redondo Beach Police Department. I need you guys to get in this circle like a U shape. We're gonna go start off right here, the line, go all the way down and make a U. And then we're gonna continue just a march like in a circle. So that way we do not cross or congest the sidewalk. Guys, this is from the sergeant at Redondo Beach Police. So you guys better pay attention and listen. I need you guys to take the U shape.
Everybody, follow me! Follow the leader! Follow the leader!
So that's the leader, apparently.
Guys, we need to do a picket line. All you guys from the Redondo Beach Police, we need you to get in a line and let's walk in a picket line. Keep on going in a U shape. Come on, guys. It's right here. We're going to turn and keep on going.
Everybody, follow me!
Oh, thank you.
Hey, I gotta say, I watch your stuff, man.
Oh.
I've learned a lot from you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate
The
it.
rate cuts a long time ago, way before.
Before it even, you know what I mean?
And I predicted it was going to get to this point.
This guy right
Yeah, no, I've seen that. It's horrible, man. But I'm the one that knew about the rates because of you.
Oh,
A while ago, when you talked about it that one time. Talking about the deactivations.
here. You should hear him in the lot.
yeah.
Very vocal man.
I imagine. I imagine. Well, I'm glad everyone's here.
Hell yeah, man. We got to fight. They're screwing us.
We're behind you.
Thank you. Well, I'm behind you. This is about you guys. Sensitive hearing. Sure.
I'm Keith, I'm one of the organizers.
Hi.
And people have been judging us, at least judging whether or not our success is going to happen according to what Uber reacts. How Uber reacts. Can I start over? Let's start over.
Okay. Yeah.
So the reason that we're out here is because we have severe issues. And people online have been saying we're going to be judged by whether or not Uber changes what they're doing. But the fact of the matter is, we're getting more credibility with the people who matter, the lawmakers, other labor groups, with one another. And that's where the success is going to be. That's who Uber's got to react to. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I think that was a direct response to one of my videos, but that's fine. I'm here. I support his right to protest. I have to say, when you're in the middle of it, it does...
Here with me, my friend Apptrepreneur, also doing a live stream, supporting LA, baby. Paula, get out here.
Yes.
Bring your cameras.
Paula, come out.
Make noise.
Come out.
There we go. Look at that. Make some noise.
I'm gonna stay over here just for a moment, guys, because I have sensitive hearing and the whistles and stuff are definitely taking its toll. So I'm gonna kind of just hang here for a couple minutes. They'll walk back. They'll walk back over. They will walk back over. I feel like my schooling in journalism is finally coming to some good use. Another striker. Okay, I can answer at least one question. Baker says, is there a strike on the East Coast? And I am not aware, or maybe I am aware. I'm actually aware of like 7 strikes that are gonna happen across the United States this week. I just can't talk about them. Some of them want the strikes to be a little bit more covert. So, fares for drivers, not for Wall Street. I love that. Yeah, I know I can't turn down the noise. I'm gonna have a major headache tonight. Because I have that sensitive hearing issue, so. I see 255 people watching. Hey everyone, give it a like and share this video with the Facebook groups, on Twitter, your fellow Uber drivers. Let them, your congressmen, your local news stations, let them know what's going on. That's how, like, let it go viral. That's how this works. Where's your personal driver? He is in Ohio, I believe. He is in Ohio. I don't know where the simple driver is. Okay, now I'm regretting not going over.
I thought you were too busy to go.
I talked to the person that I had the commitment with, and I convinced them that there was something I really had to do, so we rescheduled for Wednesday.
Got it.
So, but yeah, I was...
This is a lot better than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, to be honest, it is.
Yeah, you're eating crow. This is exactly what we need
Yep.
to fix this problem.
No, you're right. It is.
We don't need people like you who are placating things and being online saying, "Well, it's not going to really do anything."
What?
We don't need attitudes like that. We need people. We need to unite people, not.
Well, well, this one thing won't do anything, but if you do a lot like this,
Absolutely.
then it will work.
But
That's
posts like what you're doing or that you did before, they're not helpful.
Well, in all fairness, I did. One of the reasons I'm here is because I did feel
I'm just telling
convicted.
you,
Yeah.
Just don't do it anymore, dude.
What?
Just unite with us and do it that way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for your feedback, sir.
You got it, dude.
No problem. Anyway, I'm glad I came.
I'm glad you did too. We need a lot of people out here.
Yes.
It's not right what they're doing.
No. Well, I agree with that. I agree. It's not right.
No, it's not.
So, anyway. Where's Cecily? I don't know where Cecily is, guys. No, he's not a hater. He wanted to tell me something, and that was a respectful way of saying he disagreed with what I was doing. So no, he's not a hater.
This is absolutely epic. Absolutely epic.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna
On the break.
This might be too little, too late. I'm gonna try to walk across the street, but because there's no group, I'm gonna do it legally. So, no jaywalking or anything like that. I know this is a fun part of the video. Look, Nam, I say it over and over, you can make money doing this, but here's the thing, you could be making twice that if the rates were what they were.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's right.
You already know what the initial rate was doing. 7 years ago, when Uber actually reduced the price for Uber X ride at a $5 fee, $3.25 per mile charge there afterwards. $3.25 to now 60 cents. That is an 82% pay cut. Sustainable living wages. How did we get here? Uber and Lyft are racing towards the bottom of the barrel of fare, cutting each other and stealing money from their hard and the NAACP started to partnership to recruit 3,000 new drivers from the low-income communities. Uber and the NAACP are recruiting thousands of new drivers from the poorest areas of the state. People who they believe are desperate, to work for $5.53 per hour after expenses. And for those of you that I may have to spell it out for, they are seeking to hire the poorest Black, Latino men and women drivers in the community while making less than federal minimum wage. Independent contractors, I see indentured servitude. Congratulations, Uber and Lyft. You played yourself. In the wake of your ever-increasing egregious encroachment of our ability to provide for our families, you have created an organization who will fight you at every turn. Rideshare Drivers United call upon every rideshare driver, rideshare rider, labor group, news outlet, legislator, Governor Gavin Newsom himself to unite. Stand with us as we fight these greedy and corrupt billionaires who seek to steal the wages of their hard-working drivers. Essentially fired from the only job many of us have had over the past 7 years. And I'm telling you now, enough is enough. So we demand $28 an hour a minimum. Supporting the rideshare industry. We demand transparent, speedy, independent deactivation appeals process with all discipline held to just cause standards. And better driver support, of course, is important too. We demand a 10% commission cap for Uber and Lyft. We demand dignity. We demand no rideshare driver be sued. We demand that no rideshare driver be supplemented by government assistance as we work in billions upon billions of dollars. And our CEOs, they don't take any pay cuts for the message that they've created. We demand no rideshare driver should endure the humiliation of working a full-time job and suffer homelessness. Rideshare drivers trying to be a country. Now thank you. Thank you for all the news outlets in the media who are present here today, who are represented to shine a right on exploitation. We appreciate you for coming. Thank you. For the labor groups that are here, we thank you for helping us fight. We appreciate you. And finally, to the exploited, to the Uber and Lyft drivers, thank yourselves for showing up and no longer being willing to starve on the crumbs while our companies gorge themselves on the profit of our wheels. Because we are
Bienvenido a Luis, un driver de Uber y Lyft.
Gracias por venir y por el soporte que nos están aportando y les agradecemos muchísimo y pues estamos aquí por la razón de que ya estamos cansados de la manera que nos están tratando Uber y Lyft y necesitamos que nos apoyen y esta es la manera perfecta de que podemos ganar. Si en Nueva York ganaron, estamos haciendo $27 la hora, nosotros también podemos ganar. ¡Claro! ¡Sí se puede! 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 ¡Sí se puede!
Elizabeth was at the top.
Hi guys, my name is Kareem, and I've been driving for over 3 years. Please, partner, please, a little quiet. We are right now in the conference place, so please, we are attention, please. I've been driving for over 3 years, and I've seen this get worse and worse, and the rates getting lower and lower. We've had some good days, but a lot of bad days. And now with this pay cut, that leaves us with 60 cents a mile. That really leaves us with 2 pennies after tax deduction of 58 cents. So we're really getting paid 2 cents a mile. What bills can you pay with 2 cents a mile? How much you have to drive to make money if you're really profiting 2 cents a mile? Anyways, I stand with you here today to fight against this injustice and this exploitation that is happening to us drivers by these 2 big giants, Uber and Lyft. And the bottom line is, the city doesn't move without us. They give us the riders, but we do the ride.
Yes.
And they're trying to shortchange us.
drivers as we have people. Okay? So we're all together, united for justice.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, John.
Let's go, Joss.
Hey everyone, my name's Joss. That's loud as hell. I'm a driver for Uber and Lyft. I'm mad about these rate cuts. How about you? In the 4 years I've been a rideshare driver, we've seen these companies take more and more of our back-aching labor as they continue to give us partners less and less and less and less and less. We've seen them take 54% of our pay while they are worth billions. But never before have they been so brazen, so callous, so unapologetically greedy than they were a week ago when they took 25% of our pay. In times like these, it might be tempting to give up hope. Curl up in a ball while they kick you while you're down over and over again. After all, Uber and Lyft are titans. They're many times stronger than any one of us alone. Their legal teams and their lobbyists, their bottomless venture capital. I know there are those of us who are struggling, burning the candle at both ends, just to put gas in the tank, food on the table, pen in the envelope. Or at least those of us who are lucky enough to have a roof over our head to pay rent for.
Jim.
The fact that these vultures have driven people to homelessness in their pursuit of greed is a blight upon our country. I'm no stranger to those struggles. But you know, I look around, I see all these smiling but angry faces, and I can't help but feel a ray of hope for the first time in years. Because even though alone, we may be battered and beaten down, together, we're unstoppable! Today is the day that we begin to rise up and take down this giant before it destroys us all! And we didn't come here today to raise our hands and ask nicely for Uber to give us our payback, did we? No! Hell no! We came here to demand that they recognize our right to organize, negotiate our own behalf. We came here to demand a seat at the board of directors so we can have a real voice. Yeah! That these companies be transparent about the work they're hiring us to do before we're committed in time and resources, just to find out what we're doing. We came here to demand that they institute standards over the number of cars on their platform rather than intentionally oversaturating the market and destroying the environment in the process. Yeah! And we came here to demand that Uber and Lyft work together with our city to make ride-sharing better for everyone instead of just stonewalling our elected representatives. We came here to demand not to be suddenly deactivated without just cause. We came here to demand that these companies be honest with their customers about how much money they're taking from drivers on every single damn trip. And we came here today to demand that Uber and Lyft stop taking up to 60% of our pay to replace us with robots. And instead, they pay us an honest, livable wage for our city. And if they refuse, we're not asking. LA has come to depend on rideshare drivers, but there's nothing special about Uber and Lyft. We can get along without them just fine. With every passing day, our numbers grow, and soon we'll have the strength to kick these 1%ers and their get-rich-quick schemes back to the curb and send them sulking back to Silicon Valley where they belong. Ethical and just alternative. Yeah! Fuck yeah! These are our cars! These are our streets! Oh shit! These are our lives! These companies are built on our backs, not theirs! Exactly. And we're not gonna take this anymore, are we? No! Damn right.
So, there's a lot of people a moral issue. There's a moral obligation.
That's right.
So, I have Jeremy Arnold here. Representing clergy and laity for economic justice. And please try to stay out of the streets so we can keep the cars coming. All right.
We're here to listen, Dustin. That's why I'm not talking.
First, I want to thank all the drivers who spoke today. And I want to thank all the drivers who came here today to stand up for yourselves, to stand up for each other, to stand up for your families, stand up for your communities. My name's Jeremy Arnold. I'm a faith-rooted organizer with Clergy and Laity United for Economic Justice. I speak today on behalf of over 1,000 religious leaders in Los Angeles and Orange counties. I'm also a member of the Unitarian Church. In my tradition, we look to the words and deeds of prophetic people, which challenge us to confront powers and structures of evil with justice, compassion, and the transforming power of love. And that's what you're doing today. You're speaking truth to power. You know better than anyone that the gig economy is a rigged economy. And you know that Uber and Lyft's current business model is founded on a lie. The lie of misclassification. The lie that you are independent contractors and not company employees. The lie, in effect, that you are alone. In his letter from a Birmingham jailhouse, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. wrote that we are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Until today, the companies have dictated your destiny to you. But today, you take your destiny back into your own hands. I want to take a moment to commend your courage. It takes courage to take on these Goliaths of the tech industry. It takes courage to strike the boss. Nobody thought that the city of Jericho, with its walls 100 feet high, could ever fall. But because the people had the courage to march, the walls of Jericho fell. So take courage, friends, because the way is often hard. The path is never clear, and the stakes are very high. Take courage, because deep down there is another truth. You are not alone. So when the company tells you you are alone, to give up, to get in line, don't believe their lies. Hold fast to your truth, because the truth will set you free. Thank you. Amen, brother. Amen.
Hey, we've got a lot of support. Over the weekend, we got a tweet from Bernie Sanders. And he said we can no longer accept a situation in which a tiny handful of Americans become extraordinarily wealthy by paying their workers starvation wages. It's unacceptable that the co-founder of Uber is worth $5.8 billion. While half of the Uber drivers make just $9.21 an hour, and it's really worse than that. It's morally grotesque that the co-founder of Lyft has an estimated net worth of $450 million, while its workers make as little as $3.75 an hour after expenses. And this is still Bernie, you guys. Not only do we need to raise the minimum wage to and to stop and stop employers from misclassifying us as independent contractors. I have with us a longtime driver who's been at every strike in LA that was a Lyft and Uber strike. Here is Stephanie.
Thank you.
Lean on us if you need it.
Watch me fall. Face forward. My name is Stephanie. I've been driving since June 2015. I'm a Uber driver. I'm a Lyft driver. I'm a Lyft and Uber driver. And what I want to talk about, because so many people have said it before.
Can't hear you.
Turn it around.
Squeeze it.
Okay. So many people have already covered so many of the subjects that I wanted to talk about. So what I'm going to do is make it very short. I want to know, what's the mayor doing? We are responsible for that man in the office, yet he is ignoring 100,000 workers that are asking for his help.
Woo, tell us, sister.
Where is he? The governor, where are you? Are you working for us? Or are you working for the technology companies? Help us!
Tell it.
We're asking for your help. Meet with us.
Yes.
There's no one speaking to us. We can't be independent contractors when we don't negotiate our pay. That's 101, independent contractors. We don't get to negotiate our pay. That's why we're being paid 60 cents per mile now. The IRS allows us to write off 58 cents. That covers the car payments, gas, maintenance, thank you.
The value of the car.
And for everything. So that means 58 cents from 60 cents. 2 cents. 2 cents. We are valued at 2 cents. And we are the partners. What? I'm sorry. What's my language? Who comes up with these ideas? You know, I want to ask Uber, who is sitting there and coming up with these ideas? Partner. Thank you.
Yeah, we know when we don't have much of a voice yet, the way we get attention is by gatherings like this. This is just the beginning. Drivers in New York struck over and over and over, and they got $28 minimum now. That Lyft and Uber is fighting, and so they're fighting back. Okay. We heard from the governor this week for our protest in front of his office in downtown LA. He's gonna meet with us. I just checked my email, and we got a note from a city council member who wants to meet with us. So we have to keep growing. I have 2 more awesome drivers who have stories to tell. I need Tyler, I need Keith, I need Nakad. Who's next? Tyler, right here. Tyler.
I'm here to report, Dustin. They're not going to ask me to speak.
We need you.
I will if they ask, but otherwise I'm not scheduled.
Hey, everybody! How's everybody today?
So my name is Tyler. I joined Rideshare Drivers United about 5 months ago. And within that 5 months, I've seen talented, hard-working people spending every day organizing folks like you to fight for better working conditions. And it makes me so happy to see so many come out here today in solidarity with your fellow drivers to earn something better for yourselves than what the boss man's going to hand you. When I look out this crowd, I see my neighbors, my fellow Los Angelinos, people who spend every day of their lives trying to get a better life for themselves and their families. Each and every one of us is unified by the fact that we signed up for a rideshare platform to get a better life for ourselves. But something we didn't realize when we started that was that we've become an intrinsic part of this community. Nobody in Los Angeles gets around without a Lyft or Uber driver. Everybody's We have helped the elderly get to their medical appointments. We have helped people who are unable to get home safely get to their home safely. Every time a person enters our car, we are given a sacred trust to make sure that they get home or where they're going safely. They trust us to do that. That trust gives me pride every single day.
Yeah, it is true.
But despite all of the value that we bring to our community, despite all of the people we help, Uber and Lyft continue to show us that they have no respect for us at all. Every day you feel it. Every day when you pump gas into your car, every time you pay a payment on your vehicle, every time you see the miles go thousands and thousands more on your odometer, you feel that pain that Uber is giving you. And that they continue to give less and less and less for fair and honest work. And we deserve much better than that. In the Gilded Age, 100 years ago, the rich man oppressed the poor man. He shoved them in factories and cared not about their working conditions or their lives. But we've learned that when working people come together, when they join in solidarity with one another, we can earn something better for ourselves. So remember that we're not just fighting for ourselves today here. As more and more automation continues to shove people out of retail and industrial work, they will come to the gig economy. And what they will find will depend on what we do here today. Will it be a job that will be able to pay their bills and make sure that their children can have a decent life? Or will it be slavery and poverty to the boss man tech barons? This is only the opening shot in a battle, guys. It's a battle that will reign for every city in America. As long as people stand up and demand what is equally theirs, what is fairly theirs, then we will win this day. Have faith and join each other. Solidarity forever!
Everyone like this video, share it on Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz.
How you doing, everybody? How you doing? Good. Amazing. So my name's Keith. I've been driving for 3 years now, and I just want to tell you a little about what our success is here. When we called for this strike, we started to make notes on online Facebook announcements and so on. Kind of surprised by how much negativity there was. A lot of people told us, you'll never get Uber to change. You can't have any influence on them. But they don't know what this is about. With the strength that we're gaining, we are gaining credibility with lawmakers, policymakers, and large labor unions. We are getting friends in the right places.
Let's work together.
And Uber and Lyft have to listen to the lawmakers if they expect to have their interests looked after. There's a little problem though. Back in January, our new governor said that since there's new legislation being written right now You got labor on one side trying to push their interests, and we got big business and big tech on the other side trying to push their interests. The governor said they're both going to have to lean towards one another. And I thought, what is he talking about? Uber and Lyft have us over a barrel. There's nowhere for us to lean. We need the governor's moral leadership to help us get upright. Sorry, as you might notice, I was out at the LAX lot doing street teaming last night. A lot of yelling. A lot of guys held up their binders in their cars as they went by and expressed gratitude that they were going to participate. One last thing. Somebody pointed out to me that when a group starts to get conspicuous in the media, something happens. If you watch TV, if you watch TV commentators, you listen to news shows where somebody's from the right talking about the left, somebody from the left's talking about the right. What starts to happen is we become drama for the day. We become a TV show. But I want you to remember when you see and hear that on the radio and the TV, that you know better than that. Tell your family and your friends what they're seeing on TV is that they're selling drama. We are not selling drama, we are selling hope. Thank you all for coming out. Just want to let you know there's roughly a group of 12 of us had been meeting every week and call for the strike, and I'm completely blown away with how big it's got. It's so few people. Imagine if we had funding. Anyhow, I almost said go vote. It's Bernie Sanders, sorry. No, but donate, that's the word, donate. Thank you so much.
You're out? Okay. I got a couple things for folks. One is, a young man asked me to say that what this is about our kids. Yes. We come home from maybe our second job, and it breaks our heart because we're tired, we're cranky. We can't necessarily do the things that we want to do with our families. That's why we're here. This is for our future and our kids' future. Yeah. People talk about the future of work. Sadly, sub-minimum wage is the future of work if we don't create the future of organizing. Yeah. So that my kid has a chance at a decent paying wage where she can raise her family.
That's right.
One more thing. Next steps. We told everybody we will be here till 3 o'clock picketing. I need everybody here picketing till 3. What do we need after that? I have a couple.
Go to the airport.
Let's leave and go to the airport.
Airport, baby.
We have to go to the airport. I have a man here. He's here.
At the airport. Yeah. All what we need to go to the parking lot and walk from there to the airport. We don't need anyone to become Emirates from there. Thank you.
We went there last night. We were at the driveway where people go in to park to wait for the pings on their phone. And we got so much support. We talked to so many people. We got to keep people off their apps till 1 a.m. Okay, somebody want to say where that airport parking lot is? Because I'm at 6100 something.
6100 Westchester.
6100 Westchester. So we're done here at 3 o'clock. Go use the bathroom. Go get something to eat. And meet us at the airport. Because we want to make sure those passengers know they can get a taxi ride.
Yeah.
They can take the bus.
Yeah.
But no lift or Uber today.
Come on, guys. No more cheap rides today. We can go to the airport, turn on the apps, and then turn them off.
No more 50%.
No more ride the ride.
All right, guys.
We're taking
Get
50%
together.
of the airport
We
fares.
are powerful together. get in line. If we have to go around the corner because we're so big, that's good. But we need to stay in till 3.
And everyone is on the crosswalk with the tight.
Hey, what's your name? How are you?
Keep walking, guys. Keep walking. Keep walking. So let's go to Mova.
But you can do that conversation with passengers are our friends, right? They take a taxi today, don't order Uber, Lyft, right? Or order one and cancel it. But you know, people can do whatever they can to make sure that our comrades are working and that our passengers are supporting us by not taking it.
What did you say about 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, we're done here. And get yourself a break.
This is a good choice.
Go to the airport. 6100 Manchester is where the Uber and Lyft drivers come
They
in.
go out with the face and everything.
And we just
What is the process I also?
we can have right when you get over there from here. Yeah, after 3. Because we got to shut them down till
All right.
Sorry about that.
So here's the bad news, folks. My phone is at 15%. So this, unfortunately, is where we end. Oh, this unfortunately is where we end the live stream because I'm just running out of power. So I got to put it into power saving mode. I'll try to film more stuff in power saving mode. That should buy me another couple hours. And anyway, I know you guys wanted me to speak, and you know what? Hey, if they want to invite me to speak next time at their next strike, I would be more than happy to do it. Anyway, for all those who were watching, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up. I will be editing this hour-and-a-half long live stream into like a shorter 20 to 30-minute video. But before we leave, for those who want more information, there you go. There you go. So, as a final word, first of all, there's like 287 people here. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, make it, use the hashtag that they're using. You know what, here, I'll give my little speech right now. Since people wanted the speech. If I was giving the speech, and I didn't write anything, I didn't prepare anything, here's what I would say. It's like, the frustrating thing about Uber is that I actually do love it. I love the idea, I love the concept, I love driving people around. I like helping people. There are so many good things that have happened to me since driving for Uber and Lyft. I have made friends online.
Does anybody know that the fuel prices have gone to $3.16, $3.25 or something?
Yes, they do.
And they're reducing their cost per mile to 60 cents per mile. 60 cents. Do they not see the fuel prices going up in California, especially in LA? Do they not see that? Okay. What about the cost of time? What about the cost of all of these people? Do they not see why these corporations are taking advantage of all of this? I will never get that. Right.
So I think he thought that I was in Uber's corner, but where I was going with this is that the sad thing is, as much as I like the concept of Uber, and as much as the good thing that they have done in my life, they have done so much worse. So much worse. And I have seen a company that I love and respect go to a company that I despise and loathe. So, to all the people who are striking, it's going to take more than one day. This is a great start. But you need to do it more than once. You need to do it for a week, a month, a year, until they will do what you demand and pay you fair and not screw with your destination filters, and recognize that you have freedom and they can't control you. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's not. But you can. But here's the thing. Imagine this on a grand scale. Imagine this on a grand scale. That is what you could potentially start today and what it can become in the future. So turn off that app, spend time with family and friends, do things that make you happy, find other work, strike, make your voice be heard. That's my speech off the top of my head. Maybe it'd be better if I actually wrote it down. So, anyway, with that said, one more time. Look, we're almost at 200 likes, folks. Come on. Like, comment below, and favorite, share, subscribe. And yeah, this is not about me today, so that's where we're actually going to leave it. Thank you for joining me today on the only 4 people away from 200. I'd like to see it get to 200 before I log off. It's 198. So anyway, whoa, let's just hold on. So this is all about you guys. Thanks to everyone who came out and to everyone for talking. For people who are concerned about their identities, if you did not give me your name, don't worry. Uber won't find, at least they shouldn't, in my opinion. But I will make it a point to not share you on the greatest hits compilation, as I'm going to call it. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to end the live stream and put this into power saving mode so I can hopefully record some more. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good one. #delete Uber.